ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिधि नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्रीकृष्णचैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृन्द हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna. Let's have the question answer session for session number 11. Putting principle before pleasure. Okay, session number 11. Here is Vishal from Karnataka. Hare Prabhuji, I often visit nearby Shiva temple, who is a Vaishnava himself, and I recite Hare Krishna Mahamantra and some Bhagavatam shlokas in front of him. Does he get pleased, or is there any proper rituals to recite shlokas? Oh, perfect. Vishal, what you are doing? Shiva has dual role. He is a Parama Vaishnava also. He is a demigod also. So you can deal with him like a Vaishnava as you are dealing, which is totally perfect. That's how Prachetas also dealt with him. What you are doing is perfect. Go on. Sanjay Satpute Prabhu from Nizamabad is asking, in today's world, there are so many religious institutes. So how can we say that ISKCON is the best? How can we say that ISKCON is the best among them? Because everybody wants the best thing only. Yeah, ISKCON is best for various reasons, I'll tell you. Like, we don't waste our time, plugging our nose, standing upside down, doing some complex asanas, or living in Himalayas, performing jnana, yoga, karma, such things we don't do. We only follow bhakti because the scriptures say that Krishna says, Bhaktyam amabhijanati. If you want to know the Supreme Lord, you have to do bhakti. And then Krishna in the 8th chapter, last verse, he says, Vedeshu yajneshu tapassu chaiva दानेषु यत् पुण्यफलं प्रदिष्टम् अत्येति तत्सर्वम् इदं विदित्वा योगिं परां स्थानमुपैति चाद्यम्. Is telling Arjuna, the yogis in this world have to leave the body in the day, not in the night, and they have to leave the body in Uttarayan, January to July, not in Dakshinayan, between between August to December. Otherwise, they will come back to this world. He says. Arjuna is shocked. He's asking, but how can I make sure I die only in Jan to July? Krishna is saying, that's not for you. That is for the yogi babas. For my bhaktas, I take them personally, Lord Krishna said. So this is what I would want to be. I want to be a bhakta of Krishna and serve him day and night. Because then it's like you are in love with the father and father is in love with the son. Then he takes care of everything. Just like, for example, in a very big industrialist, they have their own family. Like you see this Hindujas, 47,000 crores. So they have their family members. So their family members are very dear to them, isn't it? And they may also give some roti to the beggar. They may also give some charity to other people also. But their own child is very special. Similarly, Krishna says, my bhaktas are very dear to my heart. So we want to become very dear to the Lord. And we see Prabhupada taught bhakti yoga very, very powerfully through his Bhagavad Gita as it is. Another reason I like ISKCON very much is because you can use all your senses in Lord service. The eyes, you can see the deities. We don't say Buramat Deko, Buramat Suno, Buramat Bolo, like the three monkeys. We don't close our senses. We open our senses to the pure spiritual intake. That's one thing. And many organizations tell you to withdraw. Like one organization says, don't eat all day and night eat a carrot. Buddhist meditation and all, they do like that. We don't teach such things. We can eat nice prasadam, but we eat only the food offered to Krishna first. So we accept things which are offered to Krishna first. So karma is a path of action, jnana is a path of knowledge, yoga is a path of meditation or concentration, and bhakti is a path of love. So bhakti is of the heart. And where there is love, all body, mind, words, everything follows that love. You can use everything else in Krishna service. So you have the freedom to go to any institutes you want. Ultimately, it's your choice. So somebody asked Prabhupada, Swamiji, why should I follow ISKCON? Prabhupada said, the proof of the pudding is in its eating. He said, this is what we are offering you. Our process is very simple, based on scriptures. Chant Hare Krishna, take prasadam, read Bhagavad Gita, and worship the deities and make your life perfect. And Prabhupada said, if you like it, you can accept it. अगर किसी यशस्वी मदन फ्रॉम दिल्ली इज आस्किंग, अगर किसी व्यक्ति को समझ आ जाए कि वो गलत कर रहा है और फिर भी वो अपने विवेक का इस्तेमाल नहीं कर पाए, तब भी उसको दंड मिलना चाहिए क्या? देखिए, अगर किसी व्यक्ति को समझ में आ रहा है कि ये गलत काम है, हमें करना नहीं चाहिए, अगर बार बार वो कर रहा है, क्यों कर रहा है वो? तो शास्त्र बोलते हैं कि कुछ लोग सुन कर गलत कर्मों को छोड़ देते हैं। कोई व्यक्ति है, उसने सुना कि सिगरेट फूकना अच्छा नहीं है तबीयत के लिए, छोड़ दिया उसने। कुछ लोग क्या करते हैं, देखना चाहते हैं कि अनेक लोग सिगरेट पी रहे हैं, उनको कैंसर हो रहा है क्या, वो देख रहा है कि कैंसर हो रहा है, ये छोड़ देगा। कुछ लोग बोलेंगे ठीक है, उनको कैंसर हुआ, इनको कैंसर हुआ, लेकिन मैं तो मजबूत हूँ, मेरा शरीर, मुझे कुछ नहीं होगा, मैं खुद ही अनुभव कर लेता हूँ। तो खुद पीकर अनुभव करते हैं, व्याधि होने के बाद पछताते हैं, तब सीखते हैं। कुछ लोग अनुभव करने के बाद भी नहीं सीखते, उनको बोलते हैं लातों का बूथ, बातों से मानता है, बोलते हैं ना ऐसे। तो इसलिए हम लोग देखेंगे कि हम सुनकर ही मान लेना चाहिए, क्योंकि भगवान खुद बोल रहे हैं। नहीं तो देख कर सीखना चाहिए, और अनुभव करके सीखेंगे तो और भारी पड़ेगा, तकलीफ है। लेकिन अगर बार बार कोई करता रहेगा तो दंड भी बार बार मिलेगा उनको। विवेक बुद्धि को इस्तेमाल करना मनुष्य का काम है। मनुष्य के पास है विवेक बुद्धि, वो नहीं बोल सकता कि मेरे पास बुद्धि नहीं है, ऐसा नहीं बोल सकते हैं हम। अगर हमको बुद्धि नहीं तो हम सुनकर बुद्धि प्राप्त करना चाहिए। ददामि बुद्धि योगम तम येन मम प्रयान्ति ते। हम इसलिए अच्छे भक्तों का संग रखने से हम लोगों को सही मार्गदर्शन भी मिलेगा कि ये गलत है, सही है, करना नहीं चाहिए, करना चाहिए इसे। और नंदिका माता जी फ्रॉम न्यू दिल्ली, हाउ कैन वन बी स्पिरिचुअली इंक्लाइंड and also look out for success? So she is asking about two things. Arjuna also was told by Krishna that ma manusmara yudhyacha, remembering me you fight. Like if I ask you that what you do in the night daily in dinner time, do you eat prasad or you exchange love with your family members on the dining table? So you will say we do both. We are also eating, we are also talking to people, family members. In the same manner, we can actually combine both. You have time for chanting, you have time for reading Bhagavad Gita, you have time for reading college books also. And Arjuna was a warrior, so you are a student. So a warrior has to fight and a student has to study. So you do your work. It's like a railway line. So spirituality and material life both can go hand in hand. It's possible, provided you make a very good time management plan. So we have a simple plan: morning for Krishna, evening for college study. So then evening 2-3 hours every day you will get to study, and morning 2-3 hours you have for Krishna every day. Then you can balance both. Gautam Laya Prabhu is asking, to what extent Lord intervenes into one's choices? Because our choices are based on our knowledge in general. But at the same time, 15:15 Bhagavad says that knowledge comes from the Lord Krishna only. So if Lord is the source of knowledge, then where is it misused? How to understand what is right and what is not right? Please explain. Okay. See, first of all, what is right, what is not right, you can know from scriptures. Tasmat Shastra Pramanam te karya akarya vyavastitau is saying what is to be done, what is not to be done. Shastras will tell you. Can we eat meat? Shastra says no. Can we eat vegetables? Yes, we can. Is cow's milk allowed? Vegans are saying don't drink. No, cow's milk is allowed. Shastras are allowing. So what they are allowing, what they are not allowing, first you know it. Otherwise ask devotees. Then after that, you should try to follow them. Lord, what he says, he is seated in your heart as super soul. And he'll give you remembrance or forgetfulness depending on your sincerity. If you sincerely desire that I would want to escape from these Hare Krishna devotees and do my nonsense, then he will give you forgetfulness. And if you desire that, I want to be with devotees and practice and purify my heart, then he will give you a chance to associate with devotees like that. So he will give you based on, he reciprocates with your desire. Just like a tailor. If you tell him make a bell-bottom pant, he'll make a bell-bottom and give you. If you tell him, no, make a tight jeans and give me in this cloth, he'll make a tight jeans and give you. Whatever you are requesting. Super Soul actually supplies you knowledge to do what you are intending to do or wanting to do in this world. Even if you want to, like somebody wants to smoke a cigarette, then Lord will arrange for a cigarette for him. Somebody may say, why are you arranging for it? Will it not harm him? No, Lord says that I am accompanying the jiva. Let me provide him facility, and then he will learn a lesson himself. Lord allows you to learn a lesson yourself. You have the choice. And matta smritir jnanam apohanam cha, he says. Sarvasya chaham kritisannivishto matta smritir jnanam apohanam cha vedaischa sarvair ahameva vedyo vedanta krit veda videva chaham. See what he says? Matta smritir jnanam apohanam. I give remembrance, knowledge and forgetfulness. Depending on our sincerity. He will reciprocate accordingly. Yeah. That was, these were all questions by Ratish Prabhu from Hyderabad. And Gautam Leya Prabhu is asking a question. Dharma kaun banate hain Prabhu ji? There's a direct answer. Dharmam tu sakshat bhagavat pranitam na vai vidurshayo napi deva na siddhamukya asura manushya kuton vidya daracharanadeya. In this verse it is said, इसमें बताया गया है कि धर्मम तो साक्षात भगवत प्रणीतम, धर्म को बनाने वाले एक ही व्यक्ति जो भगवान है. जैसे भारत में भी लेफ्ट में आप चलाते हैं ट्रैफिक, अमेरिका में राइट में चलाते हैं. इस तरह से देश के नेता लोग ये विधि विधान बनाते हैं. इसी तरह आनंद कोटि ब्रह्मांड के नायक भगवान है, वो ही शास्त्र देते हैं. उन शास्त्रों के अंदर हमें प्राप्त होता है क्या करना चाहिए, नहीं करना चाहिए. रतीश from Hyderabad. In one class you said Lord Krishna descends to earth with all his associates. So shall we take Kauravas also associates of the Lord? Oh yes. And if the associates are doing adharmic activities, is that part should be considered as a part of Lord's Leela? Actually, you don't see like that. Like in a drama, for example, say Bharat and Mantra are sitting in the green room and they are sharing chai, tea, and they are having a light talk there. But when they come on the stage, Mantra will be, Bharat will be so angry on Mantra. But you are trying to go to the green room and see, which is not good. You will not learn any lesson like that. Better you see on the stage when Rama is enacted. Because these characters are all brought by the Lord to teach us some lessons. You see Duryodhana as Duryodhana. See Yudhishthira as Yudhishthira. Then only we will benefit. And if it is part of Lord's Leela, is it right to punish Kaurava? So in a drama, don't you sometimes slap each other, beat each other? It's a part of the drama, isn't it? Similarly, Lord also brings some souls to put on the Kaurava side, some on the Pandava side, but their bodies being killed is no worry, because all of them are liberated and taken back to Godhead. Because Lord Krishna's glance was on them and their glance was on Lord Krishna. So, like for example, Jai Vijay became Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu. Then they became Shishupala and Dandavakra. Then they also became Kumbhakarna and Ravana and Kumbhakarna. Now if you are always saying, Prabhuji, they are all after all Jai and Vijay only, Jai Vijay only, they are good souls, they were from Vaikuntha only, then how will we learn any lesson? We should learn lesson from Ravana, what not to do. That we should learn. Sushima Maju from Kalana or Rotak is asking, what dharma refers? See, dharma means occupational duty. For example, our body, it has a dharma. What is the dharma? To eat, to clear, to be, to have, to possess the senses, like take us from one place to another with the leg and do work with the hands. So it's dharma of the body. Dharma of the mind means mind has likes and dislikes, desires. That's dharma of the mind. Like if you are an engineer or a doctor, your dharma is to do the engineering work. If you're a doctor, you do the work of a doctor. That is called dharma, we call it. Like ice, the dharma of the ice is to be hard. Dharma of the water is to be soft. The dharma of the ice is to be cold. Like that. The innate nature is called dharma. Similarly, let us take the soul. What is the soul's dharma? If you see, you will see that the soul has a natural longing for love, to receive love and give love. We all want to do that. With our mother, father, brother, sister, we do that. Longing for love and to give love and receive love. Second thing is, we have a desire to serve somebody. Children are serving parents, parents are serving children. Everybody is serving in a company. So you will see, if a man becomes old, there's no one with him, he's alone, he's feeling loneliness. So he goes to market and gets a puppy dog, and he's feeding biscuits to the puppy dog. So his dharma to serve is not gone. He's serving a dog. But if you serve God, then you don't have to serve dog. You go beyond all the other services. So service to God is the ultimate service, right? Because God never dies, Krishna never dies, we never die, and the loving relationship between the two never dies. So therefore, that is the ultimate dharma called Sanatana Dharma. ईशिता गांधी माता जी कानपुर से पूछ रही है, प्रभु जी आपने बताया जैसे कि आत्मा अमर है, कभी नहीं मरती, तो जब आत्मा शरीर छोड़ती है तो क्या उसको सब याद रहता है? क्या वह अपने अपनों को देख सकती है? क्या उनकी बातों को सुन सकती है? अगर देख सुन सकती है तो कितने दिन तक? क्योंकि ऐसा कहते हैं कि अगर हम रोएंगे तो जाने वाले की आत्मा को कष्ट होता या तड़पती है। क्या ऐसे होता क्या? इसलिए हमको क्या करना चाहिए? मेरे माता पिता गुजर गए थे 2 साल पहले, तो ब्राह्मण पुजारी जी जो आए थे उन्होंने बताया कि 12वां दिन हम ये एक रीति रिवाज करते हैं, उसमें एक ये होता है, नारियल होता है, सूखा हुआ नारियल, तो अनेक पूजाएं करके उसको ऐसे फेंक देते हैं उसको करके। तो उसका मतलब है उस समय उस आत्मा को बोला जाता है कि तुम्हारा सब कर्तव्य हो गया इस परिवार में, हम सब लोग तुमसे खुश हैं, तुम चिंता मत करो कि कुछ काम बचा हुआ, कुछ बचा नहीं, आपको जो भी करना था कर दिया आपने, हम सब आपके लिए कृतज्ञ हैं। अभी आपको अगले गंतव्य स्थान में जाने के लिए आप तैयार हो, आप निकल जाए करके उनको छोड़ देते हैं, परिवार के साथ संबंध काट देते हैं और पितृलोक में चले जाते हैं। उसके बाद 3 पीढ़ी आने के बाद उनको और एक शरीर दिया जाएगा उनको उस समय। 12-13 दिन के बाद नहीं रहता, आत्मा चला जाएगा। उसके बाद उनको गंतव्य स्थान में लेके जाएंगे उसको। तो आपको चिंता नहीं है। और आपकी ओर से उनके लिए आप क्या कर सकते हैं? हरे कृष्ण कीर्तन करके उनको अर्पण कर सकते हैं। हे भगवान, इस हरे कृष्ण कीर्तन हम जो 1 घंटा किया, आधा घंटा किया, उसकी भलाई उनको पहुंच जाए और उनको भक्तों के घर में जन्म मिले, ऐसे हम प्रार्थना कर सकते हैं। जय प्रभु फ्रॉम जामनगर। When we are in Vaikuntha with Krishna, do we have a particular form or not? If yes, then how does it look? Yeah, we have a form. You are not seeing Jai Vijay? Your name is Jai only. Jai, the form of the devotees in Vaikuntha with Vishnu, the form is like Vishnu Duta. They also have 4 hands, 2 legs, and Shankachakra Gada Padma, everything similar to Vishnu. But the difference is, Vishnu has a golden hair in the chest where Lakshmi ji sits inside his heart, and he has also got a Kaustuba jewel, and he's a Supreme Lord, is infinitely powerful. They are minutely powerful. Just like our Pradhan Mantri of India, he is a man, but he can declare a holiday for the whole India on his birthday. Whereas even we cannot give a holiday for whole India, correct? We are ordinary citizens. And he's a prime minister. Like that, Lord also has tremendous potency he has. That is Vaikuntha. But in Goloka, everybody will look normal like here only. Only his body will be Sachidananda, spiritual body. There are gopas, there are gopis, there are cows and cows, peacocks, and there are deers, and also there are mothers of gopas and fathers of gopas, and mothers are all associates of Yashoda, and all the gopis are all associates of Radharani, and all the boys are all associates of Krishna. In this way, and there is Yamuna. That's a very, very beautiful world it is. If you see their forms, it looks like ours, but their bodies are spiritual. They never get old. They never get diseases. They never die. Here, Ambika Kshirsagar Nanded is asking, as I mentioned in a session that there are 4 types of Sampradaya. How they were established? Because Lord spoke to 4 people. He spoke to Lakshmi ji, Kumaras, and Shiva, and Brahma. And then all 4 of them distributed further. And how each Sampradaya is different from another. Why should we follow Shri, Brahma, Rudra, and Kumara? Different Sampradaya. Can't everyone can follow only one among these? Why we require 4 different? Why we require 4? I'll tell you the reason. Vallabha Sampradaya, for example, they focus on Balakrishna. And worship is the main. And in our Gaudiya Sampradaya, Brahma Gaudiya Sampradaya, Radha Krishna worship is very prominent. And in Sri Sampradaya, if you see, Lakshmi Narayan worship is very prominent. Vaikuntha worship. Similarly, Ramanandi Sampradaya, Sitaram worship is prominent. But all are ultimately Purushottam. Krishna is Purushottam, like Narayan is Purushottam, Ram is Purushottam. But Krishna is original Purushottam called Purna Purushottam. So you can follow any one of this, yeah. And the rasas are different. Like I can teach you 2 apples plus 3 apples, 5 apples. Someone else can teach 2 mangoes plus 3 mangoes is 5 mangoes. Mathematics is same, but the juice is different. Similarly, the rasas are different. We worship Krishna. So we enter Goloka Vrindavan, where Krishna deals with us like a friend or like a lover, beloved. He doesn't play God in Goloka Vrindavan. Whereas if you go to Vaikuntha, the relationship is like a master servant, like the Lakshmi Narayan or like Raja and Rani, and everybody else is their praja, like that. Whereas in Goloka, it's not like that. Goloka, it's more intimate. Like in your father at home and your father in office is different, isn't it? Like that. That's the main difference. Otherwise, Bhagavan, Bhakta and Bhakti, same in all 4 sampradayas. And we also take nice things from other sampradaya. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took two things from each sampradaya and gave us in our sampradaya. And we go to other sampradaya temples also. We go to Srirangam, they come to our temple also. We are like, just like for example, Army, Navy, Air Force, they all wear different type of uniforms, isn't it? But all are working for the nation. They are all either Air Force people fly on the sky, Navy people do on the ocean, and Army people are on the land. But all 3 are working for the nation. Like that, 4 sampradayas is ultimately working for Supreme Lord's pleasure. Kaushik Prabhu from Akola is asking, Prabhuji, you mentioned that when Krishna showed Vishwarupa Darshan, when Hastinapur, Balram and Arjuna came from his eyes. I also heard that in the beginning of creation, Brahmaji appears on the right side of Krishna's body. How to understand this contradiction? Yeah, actually, Balramji, although he appeared, now they can manifest. Manifest means what? They are already there in another place. But Lord wanted to show in that Vishwarupa Darshan in the Hastinapura that who he is. He wanted to show such amazing things came. Shiva came, Brahma came. But came means they manifested. Manifest means they are already there before. Right now they are re-manifesting again. For example, my hand is already here, but apparently I'm covered here. Now I take advantage to come from here. I manifest like this. He's already there, then re-manifesting. Completed all the questions. Shri Prabhupada ki. Thank you very much.